Do y'all? This is just crazy. Alright, I came across this. Of course, everybody knows who Jeffrey Epstein is, and we all want to know who's been to the island. Well, I've done a little bit of research, and the best I could find, I'll show you here in a minute, but let me get to this article first. It says it names every passenger to have flown on Jeffrey Epstein's aircraft to be revealed. But here it says the flight logs on his aircraft, including his Lolita Express jet, have been subpoenaed, sparking fear among the rich and famous. Now, make sure you stay towards the end because I'm gonna show you every person that they suspect that is on this list so far, and everybody from the rich and famous who partied with the pedophile. The Attorney General in the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the billionaire had a home and is said to have carried out many of his horrific crimes, has demanded to see the logs which document the passengers on his aircraft. Now, these logs he has 4 helicopters and 3 planes, and they span from 1998 until his. If you want to say that it was suicide, I do not believe it was suicide at all. And here goes just a few pictures. We already know who that is. Prince Andrew. He was pictured at the Windsor Castle to speak to the FBI. There's I guess you could call it the famous, I guess Lolita Island or whatever you want to call it, or Lolita Express. And this is the island, the pedophile island. And we already know about her, which is Giselle, the one that was able to do it all. Look at this plane. This is what he flew him on. Prince Andrew, you're all through this. Adam Perry. And then you got Mr. Perry Lang pictured. And then they have a full video. Take a look inside of the private jet. So let's take a look inside of it real quick. Looks like a piece of shit jet to me, but whatever. To be having so many famous people inside this bit, you'd think it'd be a lot better looking, don't? Look at that. That's just nothing but pedophiles been in there. Which is just crazy. Like I said, at the end of this, I'm going to show y'all there's a lot of people that they suspect that's on this, that has had contact and at least was with Jeffrey Epstein. And some of the names are going to shock you. Alright, so this is the inside. It's actually nice inside, but the outside looks like shit to me. I don't know, but looks old. But I guess because he's been locked up, whatever. So, yeah, that's the inside of his jet. And as you can see, they filed a lawsuit against his estate. And then also, Giselle, or whatever her name is, right now is not doing well in jail. They are not treating her well at all, is what she's complaining about. Let me go back up to it, see if I can see where Giselle Maxwell, because she's having problems right now with the guards. And, let me just show you right here. No special treatment. Prison guards are screwing with entitled Ghislaine Maxwell by clanging their keys and flashing a light in her eyes every night. Good. You deserve it, bitch. I hate to say it, but you deserve it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just saying, this lady she's a piece of shit to me. She lured all these little girls of, like, promises of becoming models or whatever, however she did it. just for these old nasty men, that were high up in high power, the elites, whatever you want to call them. She has been targeted by prison guards who have been bringing down the hammer because they think she thinks that she's entitled. And the inside source says the 61-year-old has been subjected to harsher treatment by staff in federal prison in Tallahassee, Florida, where she is being served her 20-year sentence in recruiting and trafficking underage girls for the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. They claim guards have been screwing with the disgraced socialite by flashing a light in her eyes at night, clanging their keys, and talking about her loudly in unflattering terms. Well, what'd you think, lady? So let's just look at this phone call that she made from jail. There's or pictures I meant, and then there's also a video of her. Well, here it is right here.
No, he didn't. I don't believe he did. I believe that he was murdered. Well, I was shocked. And I wondered how it had happened. Because as far as I was concerned, he was going to... I was sure he was going to appeal. And I was sure that he was covered under the non-prosecution agreement.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in the indictment. So I wasn't mentioned. I wasn't even one of the co-conspirators. I don't love the use of the word victim per se, because I think it's used a lot and bandied about a lot. But clearly, my association with the fact that I worked for him and that I spent time with him and knew him has devastated my life and hurt many people that I love and hold dear that are around me. It's challenging because the portion control is very odd. And then because I'm on a no-meat diet, they're supposed to have either hummus or cottage cheese or tofu for you, but mostly, I'd say about 95% of it's tofu if it's anything, or beans. And I'd say 95% of it's beans, and then otherwise you have like a tofu substitute. And the tofu has there's no seasoning allowed, so there's no salt or pepper or anything. So it's beyond tasteless. I believe that he was murdered. Well, I was shocked. And I wondered how it...
Now notice she says that she thinks that he was murdered. I believe so too. I've said that since day one.
It happened. Because as far as I was concerned, he was going to... I was sure he was going to appeal. And I was sure that he was covered under the non-prosecution agreement. But I wasn't in the indictment. So I wasn't mentioned. I wasn't even one of the co-conspirators. I obviously wish I'd never met him. Looking back now, I probably wish I had stayed in England. But leaving that aside, I tried to leave and start a new job and move on from the end of 98, 99. So I wish that I had been more successful at moving on. Because I became a banker, so I should have...
She's full of shit. That's all I want to say. Everything. She's complaining about the food that she's getting. I believe she's saying that, she thinks that he was murdered, which I do, I think that he was murdered as well. But You did what you did, lady. Now you got to deal with the consequences. That's life. I'm sorry. So, I wanted to show you that you know, she's getting treated horrible in jail. She's complaining about the food, and that she said that nobody murdered or somebody murdered Jeffrey. Now, let me get, like I said, I wanted to, the easiest way that I could show you the people that were on the flight log is from the Hodge twins. Shout out to them. They have a huge YouTube following. But this was the easiest way for me to just go ahead and show y'all who allegedly was on the flight, is on the flight logs.
Check out this video. Put them all together.
Bill Clinton, George Mitchell, Alec Baldwin.
Didn't see that coming.
Ralph Fiennes, George Hamilton, Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, no.
Dustin Hoffman, oh man. Well, we already know about Kevin Spacey. We already know he's already a pedophile.
Dustin Hoffman.
Kevin Spacey, Elizabeth Hurley, Laura Hunton, Janice Dixon,
Who the fuck is that?
Naomi Campbell, Christy Turlington.
A lot of females. Oh, Harry Kissinger. Look at this. This is the most evilest man. Him and George Soros are the. Look at this guy. He just looks disgusting, and looks like somebody that would be on his island.
Kissinger, that dude look crazy.
He does, man.
Joan Rivers,
Joan Rivers.
Courtney Love, Mick Jagger. I kind of figured that.
Who the hell's Courtney guessing?
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins?
Not
Oh, Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
That's crazy.
Simon LeBone. Charlie Rose. He looked creepy.
Yeah.
Richard Branson.
Oh, that's the Verizon guy, isn't it?
What?
Candice Bushell. Tom Ford. Yeah, I could tell looking at him.
Yeah.
Vera Wang.
Never heard of her.
Nadia Borland.
Who's that?
Nice
Oh
ass.
no. Koo Stark.
What kind of name is Koo Stark?
A lot of females.
Seth
Oh,
Green.
Seth Green.
James Gunn. Dan Snyder.
Oh, yeah.
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, no, not Steven Spielberg.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, man.
We knew that.
Stephen Colbert.
I
that seat
figured
never
that.
fooled me.
Yeah, I
And those
knew that.
glasses. Kathy Griffin. Yeah, that
Of
makes
course.
sense.
Oprah.
Winfrey, Jay-Z. Beyonce. Anthony Cledis. John Legend.
Oh, my boy John Legend.
John Legend. Oh, man.
And Christy Teigen went.
Jim Carrey. Steven Tyler. Ben Affleck.
What if J-Lo went?
Stephen Collins. Will Ferrell.
Oh, no.
Eminem.
Eminem.
What?
Oh, my
Victor
God.
Salva. Mark Rector. Charlie Sheen. Yeah, he done it spreading AIDS. Tyler Gresham. Madonna.
Yeah, who didn't see that coming?
Catherine Hudson. Gwen Stefani.
Oh, man.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Man.
James Franco. Will Smith.
But she was smacking bitches down.
Probably was.
Justin Rowland. John Cusack.
Anderson Cooper?
Demi Moore. Brian Affleck.
Never heard of.
Meryl Streep. Wanda Sykes.
Wanda
Chelsea
Sykes.
Handler.
Chelsea
Handler.
I figured that one.
She was with 50
Michelle
Cent.
Wolf. Yeah, she's crazy. Michelle Wolf.
Yeah.
Pharrell Williams.
Oh, no, not
Quentin
Pharrell.
Tarantino. Robert Downey
Iron
Jr.
Man went.
Man,
Iron
this is
Man.
crazy as hell.
So, yeah, I wanted to show y'all that. That was the easiest way that I could show y'all. You know, it's just crazy. Eminem, it's crazy to me. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of the video. I hope that y'all like this. And until next time, this is Leave No Witness, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.